Toledo Bend, day 3 takeoff. It was really nice having the family there. They flew in on the first day of the tournament, so it's really cool to get to start the day with them there, them coming to take off. That's not something they do at every tournament, even when they are there, but it was really cool to have them there for this one. And like I said, the third day I had decided I was going to make a change. First day I had a good day, but most of that was one good stop in the morning. So on the third day, I actually decided I was going to take quite a run up the lake, to a place I honestly had never fished before. And this was some docks that I came to. I'd already had a few fish in the box at this point, but I think this was maybe my 4th keeper here. Most of what I caught that morning were swimming a jig. I was swimming a white 1/2 ounce Terminator Pros jig. Did catch a few fish on a spinner bait and a chatterbait. But most of them were on that Terminator jig, and I was fishing it with a Bass Pro Shop Swimming Elite chunk, and those were both white, pearl white. This particular fish here was in a green laydown tree. I had told my marshal, I said, man, anytime you see something green, there's and around a shad spawn, those shad really like green leaves, whether it's a tree or grass, whatever it may be. If there's something green, it's always a magnet for those shad to spawn around. Toledo's such a great lake that, man, it's just really fun place to fish. I was catching fish, I caught them off of cypress trees, seawalls, riprap. This particular fish was on a cypress tree when I caught it, but all those fish were up there real shallow. This seawall here, now you never get to see him, but there was a fairly interesting individual who came out of his house here to talk to me. Seemed like a nice guy, but he should have had more clothes on than just the red tight underwear he was wearing, and that was it. So one of the most interesting people I've met on the lake, but I did catch a really nice one right there in front of his house. I caught 2, but one of them was a real good one. So it was a fun day, man. Just getting to go somewhere where I had never fished on the lake and catch them like I did. This was a pocket I pulled into pretty late in the day and switched to a cover pop, and man, caught a good one right off the bat. The same storm cover pop that I caught the 9.9 on down at Lake Conroe in the Classic. You can see it right there in that fish's mouth, man. That was pretty cool to make that change late in the day and caught some more fish in this pocket. This dock was another one that caught a good fish on late to make a little cull, but ended up, I think, weighing those 2 on the cover pop and the rest of them on the white Terminator 1/2 ounce jig, swimming it. All in all, just a really, fun day fishing. Caught a lot of fish, and felt like I learned something on that final day, but just definitely a good time. As Toledo Bend always is, such a quality, outstanding fishery. Looking forward to going back. Hopefully we'll get to go back there next year and see what it's got to offer next time. So that was one of the last ones I caught there on the cover pop. If I remember right, that fish there actually didn't help any, but good day.